Amanda here. You're watching Booked with Amanda, and I'm here to talk books with you. I am back today with the promised review of The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. So if you're not familiar with this book, the synopsis basically is there's a woman who's convicted of murdering her husband, and since the murder occurred, she hasn't spoken one word. And it's been 6 or 7 years now, so there's a psychologist, I think, or a psychotherapist, and he has decided to make it his mission to make her talk, to find out the truth, to find out if she actually did it, because some people think she's guilty, some people think she's innocent, but she won't speak up for herself. Along the way, he kind of delves a little more into the detective side of things, amateur detective, trying to figure out what happened, because she still won't speak to him for most of the book. And then the ending is a gigantic twist that maybe some people saw coming. I think I had an inkling, but I'm not 100% sure that I kind of figured all of it out by the end. But anyway, so if you follow me on Goodreads, you know that I thought this was an okay book, middle of the rung for me. Wasn't exceptional, wasn't bad. I'll start with the rating. I felt the rating was okay, a little linear, straightforward. There wasn't a lot of lyricism. There wasn't a lot of like poetic phrasings or anything. It was kind of like, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. So, that's kind of boring. I would have liked more. The author is actually a screenplay writer. So it makes sense when I read about that after I read the book, because it did feel a lot to me like you were telling the story without the emotion behind the story, which you would if you wrote screenplays, because the actors would portray that emotion, right? So for me, it was all right in that respect. It did keep me engaged enough, though, because I couldn't put it down. I wanted to find out what happened. I questioned a lot of the protagonist's actions. I wondered why he's doing this, and it was so weird. It didn't make sense along the way, and then you find out at the end kind of why, but it felt strange. Like, thinking back to the things that happened and the things he did, I understand why he did them. Listening to, the end and what happened, reading the end and what happened, but when you're reading it, it's strange. And even after the fact, it's strange. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. The female character, I think her name is Alicia, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Alicia, she's a very interesting character. I mean, she doesn't speak, but she does have diary entries throughout the book. And it really kind of tries to, I think the diaries try to make you think like that she's suffering from battered wife syndrome, where she's being kind of abused, maybe not physically, but emotionally. And then she's got that Stockholm syndrome. She loves him and whatever. And it tries to make you think like she's guilty the whole time. So I think that's trying to bring you in to the book even more, because you're thinking, okay, well, is she actually guilty? Did she do this? And then you find out at the end what happened. I feel like the ending was maybe a little rushed. For me, I feel like this book went on, and he was digging into things, and then the ending was like, I don't know, a few pages maybe, not even, on what happened. And it felt very rushed, not just how many physical pages, but also it just kind of flew through telling the story in a matter-of-fact way. but it felt like there was a lot of emotions that would have had to go into this ending. This ending is not clean, simple ending. It's something that everyone would have to have had high emotions for, and it fell flat for me. So I enjoyed the book-ish. It wasn't great, it wasn't terrible, but it's definitely something that I think you'd have to read for yourself and decide from there. If you are an avid reader of thrillers, I actually did see a lot of people on Goodreads mention this, and so I maybe had that a little bit of an open mind, but if you're an avid reader of thrillers, this is not going to be something that it wows you. It's just not, I don't think. I think if you read a lot of thrillers, this will just be an average, okay book. It's not going to make you think about it after the fact for days or weeks. You're not going to, you might be shocked. I was a little, but not enough. Not something that I would normally feel from a traditional thriller that is actually really good. So anyway, I recommend you actually check this out for yourself. For me, it was in the middle, so I think lots of people are going to really like this book, and there's going to be lots of people that don't. But if it sounds like something that could be interesting to you, then definitely check it out and let me know what you think if you've read it or if you plan on checking it out. I would love to hear your thoughts on it, because for me, it's all just meh. There's nothing exciting for me about this book. But I would love to hear what you all have to say also. So thank you for watching today, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I hope to see you all on my channel again soon.